Hello Libra, this is Olivia from Doss Tarot. I'm here to do the second week of November reading for you. Remember, not all of these readings are going to be for everybody, so keep that in mind because every Libra is at a different stage in life. You know, depending on their birth chart and their age, you know, it's always going to be a little different for everybody. And then that's why I always have in the bottom, in the description box below, if it doesn't resonate with you, maybe you want to look at your moon. It seems that the moon seems to be more important, or is growing more important than the sun's signs. But yeah, it's interesting. So look at your moon, and if you want to, look at your rising as well as your Venus to get a really good clear picture. You're better off reading all four of them because they combine to make you. And like I said, not all of it will work, but take that does and leave the rest. That kind of energy. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what Libra's up to. I'm making the videos a little bit shorter to help get them spread quicker. My channel is growing, but it's growing very slowly. So I'm trying to work on, you know, getting the messages out there and doing it in like a shorter version of what I have been doing. But it seems to be working okay for me. And I've been seeing some likes on some of the new versions. So we'll keep going with this for the time being. Okay, what is the first card that Libra needs to be most aware of? Is there something at the top of the chart that needs to be looked at first? One card for Libra, please. That one's stuck. Oh, the Fool. I like it. Fool, of course, we know is somebody that's at a point in their life where they're willing to take a risk. We won't know much more than that at this point. It could be for a good thing, or it could be for a bad thing. They could be running and hiding from something, or they could be running towards something beautiful, or it can be anything at this point. Let's see what we have next. Oh, the Seven of Swords. Oh, the Seven of Swords in reverse is somebody that feels guilty. They're feeling guilty about something. I wonder what that is. We'll have to clarify that too. Oh, the Five of Cups. Oh my gosh, this looks like somebody looks like they want to take a leap of faith, either to stay or to go. It was just like I said a while ago, to stay in a situation or to leave a situation. With it being in front of these two cards here, it tells me that it's more likely that somebody's willing to take a risk and just let this be part of the issue that gets dealt with. Like the Seven of Swords talks about guilt. So maybe, you know, you're going to take a leap of faith. I hope you're not taking a leap of faith because you feel guilty about something. But anyway, the Five of Cups, this talks bad. This is bad. This is not only sorrow and heartbreaking and, you know, feeling just depleted emotionally. This is like worse. It's the pain of it is getting worse. I wonder why. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, Six of Cups. There's something in your past, and it may have been something that you left behind, and it's really been weighing heavily on you. Because this is what this kind of reminds me of. It's like, this is actually talks about leaving something behind, and this talks about feeling guilty about it. So somebody wants to take a leap of faith to this situation in the past, because right now it could just be, you know, nostalgia, thinking about the past, friends, or just being young at heart. And then growing up as an older man, starting to realize how much things have changed. Four of Wands. This talks about, usually it talks about celebrations, you know, anniversaries, weddings, engagements, any, you know, graduation parties, any kind of celebration where people and friends of yours can get together and celebrate. But you're not feeling any of this. It's like none of this is happening. You miss it, but it's you're just not happy. You're not happy. And then the last card here, Justice. Well, at least it's in the upright, because the last couple of readings it's been in the reverse. Justice in the upright tells me that you've already been working on something that has cleared you from some kind of karmic situation. We're going to have to clarify. This is kind of intense because, like I said, this leap of faith is that, you know, feeling guilty. Let's go. Let's clarify the Fool with the Six of Cups and see what we have here. Oh. The Queen of Cups. This may be somebody that you've left behind and feel guilty about it. I don't ever want to see anybody feel guilty about something. Just know that situations changed and it was probably out of your control. And then at some point in your life, then you can look back at it and say, oh, you know, maybe I'm free enough I can go back and see what's going on here, or something like that. But it's something to do with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the most loving of all the cards when she's in the upright. It's very unconditional love and very pure. And she understands compassion. And let's clarify with the Six of Cups and Justice. Is this being justified? Now, the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very grounded and down to earth. They are into, you know, keeping their money, but they will share it with others if needed. She's very stable. I wonder if this is the love that you feel for somebody. Maybe you still feel the love that you had for this Queen of Pentacles. And maybe that's why you're willing to take a leap of faith. This is somebody from your past. Excuse me, my throat is getting icky all of a sudden. Let's clarify the Five of Cups with the Four of Wands and see what we have here. The Six of Pentacles. Oh, you're looking for something that is of equal quality or equal give and take. They call that reciprocity when it's a relationship. What one partner does, the other one helps kick in and get it done too. It's not like one has to do all the work and one just kind of sits and is lazy or what have you. But it's like both people are engaged in life and with each other. That's beautiful. And apparently where you are now, you're not feeling that. Which is why this leaving something behind is very hurtful. But it's like there's nothing that you two match upon. I mean, there's no connection as far as emotions, or as far as any kind of, you know, helping one another out. It's all one-sided. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords, and that'll cover the past, or the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands in reverse. Let's see what we have here. You've been really thinking about this. This is using too much of your head thought when in reality you should be using your heart. If there's someone, if this is a situation where you're torn between this side and that side, you're going to definitely need to make some kind of decision, but you need to include your heart in this. What does your heart tell you when you think of this person? What does your heart feel when you think about this person? Is there something that grabs your heart more than the other? I have no doubt it's probably this. I mean, if you're willing to take a risk for someone from the past that you've loved, and it's probably the energy of a Queen of Pentacles, or this is their everyday energy and this is what you feel with them. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's clarify the Four of Wands with the Justice. The Hanged Man in reverse. It's telling me that you've already made a decision. You've already been enlightened about this, leaving something behind that wasn't fulfilling, not only emotionally but even happy. You're looking for reciprocity, something that's a give and take, and you're looking for love. Now you're just waiting. Now when the Hangman is in reverse, it also can mean that the timing might be off. And I always say that with this nowadays issue that we have going on, that can stop a lot of people from doing things, like if it's a traveling place that you need to go to, or if somebody lives out of state, that might be the time issue. Or maybe it's just because it's winter now, or close to being winter, and it just doesn't feel like the right time. This also could mean that they're procrastinating, just not being able to make a decision. Because it's all up in their head here, and it's all up in their head here. You need to include the heart when you make a big decision like this. On the bottom of the deck, oh, beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. This talks about a happy, balanced home with family, perhaps, where there's joy, peace, harmony. Let's pull a couple of cards. Let's pull the first one from the Universe deck. Embrace those around you. This is the Hierophant. Got my throat. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. That's what I'm saying. Either go to the priest or the pastor or whoever, or use your heart. Wow. And then this is the angels and ancestors. Oh, Mother Earth. This is the same as the Empress in the regular decks. And down below it says, feel loved and comforted. Wow. You might be heading to an Empress. Or that's what you're willing to take a risk for. But this is kind of lingering in your mind. But remember, at the end of all of this, you have justice. You've been judged, and you were judged accordingly, and it rules in your favor. So don't forget this, okay? But you are going to have to take action. I'm sorry, you can't continue both sides like this. It's too harsh. That's what I have for you, Libra. And until I see you next time, namaste.